Good morning, Diva. Good morning, everyone. TikTok, YouTube, wherever you're tuning in. Fox in the morning.
Good morning.
Carolina in the background. I'm dropping cards already. The face-up one was death. I don't know if that's going to count for anything. We'll see. Was there any intention there? Mama Kerr, hey, you updated your user picture, your profile picture. Ruby Fishnut, haven't seen you in a bit. Leave us. How's everyone's weekend? Ed, hi, Carolina. You say hi to Carolina before me? She just kind of left the room. I had to reflect on the color change. Is that a color change in hair? I can't tell. Typical male here doesn't really notice these things. So if a woman comes up to a male and says, "Do you notice something different?" we have to just say, "It's the hair, isn't it?" Like, has it been cut or colored? We don't know. It's a solid guess, though. Toro's in the house. 20 Azars in the house. And so is Luzin. Oh, dear me. I found some carnelian at the beach, I think. I'm going to tumble it. You've got a tumbler? The thing is, like, a lot of people find quartz crystals and think they've found citrine, or they might have found carnelian, when usually the case is there's been a bit of an iron deposit in that quartz, and that's gone rusty, which has given it a yellowy or an orangey color. This is what a piece of carnelian looks like. Even smaller or thinner pieces will still have a very obvious color to them. Very obvious, in that way. How is it possible? What does many notice? Leave us if you're asking about like what men notice when a woman comes up and says, "Hey, do you notice something different?" Odds are we probably won't notice the hair unless it's like a dramatic change. What do men notice? They don't really notice a great deal. I'm sorry, we're not. That's just not how we work. The beach is at the bottom of the rivers, babe. Okay, well, I guess I found my carnelian in a river, so it's possible. She's crazy like a fool. The Jams is in the house. How are you doing, Mama Kerr? They get crusted with salt and turn colors. I think you've got to get the gunk off, yeah. Well, actually, that was like that with my carnelian. It had a lot of gunk on it. I had to really like hack away at it with a pocket knife to take off all of that excess that was around it. Look at this. I've got somebody live on the YouTube. Welcome, my friend. Bebas, hope you had a lovely weekend. I went to my first outdoor rave, my first non-sanctioned quarantine rave. It was over a year since I've had one of them. It was very small, but it was a few hours at nighttime. We got the location wrong and had to wander through some forests and stuff. Completely wrong place, but that's how it is. It's how it is sometimes when you go to bush stuffs. It was awesome. Everyone catching up this morning. Time change threw me off this weekend. What do you mean? There is an actual time change. I love an outdoor rave. Yes. And it's been too long. It's been too long. Hopefully when I get to Mexico, there'll be no shortage. Eternal, how are you doing? Diva says, I'm busy. Sorry, I'm listening to the background. Still a bit busy. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Woke up grumpy, says Marissa. Why are you grumpy? Bad dreams? Or did something else wake you up, which made you grumpy? Best day I've had with the kids in a while. The beach was much needed. Hey, Juniper, how are you doing? If anyone's on the YouTube, please let me know if the sound's coming through nice and clear. It was pretty bad on Saturday. So, oh, it's 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time now. Oh, well, that's good. Maybe more of the Americans will be dropping into my lives then. If they're functioning off the clocks, if they're functioning off their body clocks, then I guess not much is going to change. Yesterday was not a good day. Oh dear, Marissa, I hope things get better. Eternal, I'm good. How are you? I'm pretty good too. You know, like I had the rave on the weekend, and then when I got home from the party, I checked my Etsy and there was an order sitting there. 5 pieces, €300, and I was just like, "Well, wasn't that nice?" We spent so much money on Ubers just trying to get to the party and trying to get home. It kind of balanced it out a little bit, which was really nice. One of my patrons. Well, let's see if I can open this window without knocking over my coffee. Hey, Levi, how are you doing, my friend? You're new to the live. Wow, big buy. Yes, indeed. Somebody, one of my patrons out there had success in their own business and decided to share the love. So, yeah. How was the party? Thanks, Ho. It was good. It was pretty basic though. It was only about like 20 people, and it was like just a DJ with their laptop and a mixing deck, powered by a car with one speaker. Like, well, it was a proper PA speaker, but it was sitting in the back of someone's car. So it was really stripped back. There was no lighting, you know, there was no big decorations. But, you know, it was good just catching up with some friends and making new ones. Yeah. Ikunification. Is that your name? What's going on? I'm doing my lives, my friend. It's good to see new faces here. Vivas, do you know something about that very thick light body? What are you talking about, Vivas? I don't know anything about a very thick light body. How is light thick? I guess that's my first question. Hey, Amanda. Yeah, it's always fun to go out and listen to some techno. Listen to some techno under a bridge until 2 o'clock in the morning. Lina Lazuli is on the YouTube. How are you doing, my friend? Lina, can you tell me, how is the sound on YouTube? It was pretty bad on Saturday. I gave my laptop a good restart just to make sure nothing bad's happening. Marissa says, my pendulum shattered yesterday too. Oh, no, fully over that. Not fully over that yet. Oh, what kind of pendulum was it? What crystal did you have? It sounds good here, says Lena. Excellent. Fantastic. How are you? What are you up to, Lena? In Ireland would be 4 a.m. What do you mean, Juniper? You mean like the parties would go to 4 a.m.? Normally, the illegal raves, the bush stuffs, they usually go until sunrise, but it was very small. It was only 2 DJs, so. I'm good, Lena. Kaylee, Andre Spranger, hello. Welcome all the new people to the live. This is a daily affair. Smoky amethyst? Oh dear. I guess technically it's still a pendulum, but you can still use it as a pendulum. You can use anything as a pendulum. If it's not a pointed crystal, it limits certain energetic use. If you're using it for like energy healing and stuff like that, it's limited, but you can still use it to get yes/no answers. Okay, Kaylee, good morning to you too. I guess you're in America if you're saying good morning. If you're in Europe, you would be saying good afternoon. Leave us. Week ago, golden sun, yellow, and orange light body joins my astral body. As I woke up, I remember you actually mentioning this in some previous lives, Leave us. Unfortunately, I didn't experience that, so I can't comment on it. the gems. I'm dropping sunglasses in one moment. Sorry, I have to work. Oh, it's all right, the gems. Melissa, BB, how is me and Carolina? We're good. Yes, the sunglasses. Okay, the gems. For anyone that is new to the live and doesn't know this, if you do drop the gift of the sunglasses, that does give you a 3-card pull. 1 card, 2 clarifiers. Let's see what your daily reading is, the Megs. We got teamwork. We got teamwork and mastery with the 3 of Pentacles. But what are we working with? We've got another 3 here. We got community coming in big today. We're working with many people. And look, we've also got the Page of Swords. So where you're probably expecting today, whatever it is you want to do is you want to be working in a group. You want to be working in a team. The good thing about working in a team, it also brings mastery of whatever it is you do because it brings outside ideas. I would say the team that you want to be constructing is probably a team of friends and people with some fresh new ideas. You don't want to get the old, you don't want somebody that's kind of been in whatever project it is you're doing, whether it's work related or passion related or whatever it is. You want to get some fresh, new, young ideas coming in, and you want us to be a group of friends as well. So what are you doing? What are you doing, Gems? What is your project? Juniper says, is it okay to use a broken pendulum if the tip is broken? Oh, my red Jasper on my red. Yes, it is okay if you're using it to get yes, no answers. And that's what most people use the pendulums for. Carolina and I use a technique with the pendulum to cleanse the aura with a pointed crystal pendulum. However, I don't imagine there's many people out there that actually use a pointed crystal pendulum for the purpose that you need a pointed crystal pendulum for. Most people have a pointed crystal pendulum because it looks pretty. It's nice, short crystal energy. That's great. But guys, I've said it before. You can use anything. You can use anything as a pendulum. This is always my closest thing that I've got on hand. I've got these bells. Don't they sound nice? But, you can just use anything. Give me a yes. Give me a no. Still works. If it's got a weight on the end and it dangles, it's all good. Mama says, maybe you can do the Asian fill broken technique with gold. If you're a goldsmith and you have gold on hand, yes, for sure. Jess, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bon dia. Where are we? Because it just shows character. It certainly does. Thank you. Makes sense as always, Gems. Fantastic. You are working on something at the moment. Good. Well, remember, get some friends in, work together. Have a great day. Much love to you all. All right, Megs, it sounds like you're heading off. Maybe we'll catch you again later. I thought it might be bad luck if it's broken. No, it's not. Look, there's a lot of people out there that say these things like, oh, if the crystal's broken, this, that, or the other. If you're ever in doubt and you have a broken crystal, whether it's a pendulum or just a chunk or a necklace or something like that, you can then ask that pendulum or another pendulum whether the crystal wants to still be kept and be used or whether it wants to be returned to Mother Earth. In which case you might bury it in the ground or throw it into the ocean or something like that. If you generally, if you do have a broken crystal, then you're probably best maybe burying it in the ground for 24 hours for the cleanse and the recharge. Updating comments. You can buy kits online and do it at home. What do you mean, Mamika? Like doing the gold fill techniques? That would be cool. But you've still got to melt the gold down. I mean, that takes a lot of heat. But I suppose, yeah, if you got a kit to do it. B-Buzz, went to the granny spot yesterday. Don't know why I left it so long. I do, but I don't. But you did go. How was it? Was it I don't know, what's the word? I'm sure you can fill in the words, fill in the blanks. Yes, you brush it on. It's a powder, I think. Oh, okay. Maybe you must use some kind of resin with it. Like gold solder. Probably. It makes a glue. Eyes in woods, my friend. Margarita. I like margaritas. So for anyone that is new on the live, just letting you know, I am going live on TikTok and YouTube right now. So if you can only drop in for a few minutes today, always know that you can jump onto my YouTube account and you can rewatch the whole Fox in the morning. If you want. Amanda's Lee G1, my friend, how are you doing? We got Marissa. That would look pretty freaking pretty next to the dark purple. Yeah. Actually, that's what my logo originally was, purple and gold. Amanda, you see is the father on my son is doing well. Can I see if the father of your son is doing well? I'm not a medium, Amanda. I mean, I work with the tarot and I work with crystals, but mediumship is another game altogether. So I can't really do that. And even if I was to pull a card for someone else's energy, like I don't pull cards for other people unless I get permission for it from them. It's again, that's more of a mediumship kind of a thing. I'm here more to deal with your own subconscious. I like the new logo. Well, it's the same logo. I just kind of rejigged it a bit, made it circular to fit the thing. I was playing around with different color schemes. I got a purple one here on TikTok. I got a bluish aqua one on YouTube. I was just messing around one day. I think it works a bit better. Like the logo is a little bit more clear now. So it was releasing B-Buzz. That's how it felt. That's good. Fox in the Hen House says you can caramelize Steve, by the way. That's a really strange username. Oh, McCurr, I think that's an interesting gift. I love it. Hang on, that was a legendary. Mama Kerr, that's most certainly a 3-card pull. Actually, you can caramelize. Just says the Fox in the Hen House. Actually, it is quite appropriate. I do have a whole bunch of hens on my live. There's no question about that. My demographic definitely seems to go that way. I was changing it up for you. Okay, Mama Kerr, let's pull you a card. It doesn't make me dance though. I do like the animation, but it doesn't make me dance. But here's one for you, Mama. Here's a 3-card pull for you. What have we got? We got the King of Pentacles. Very grounded. He's very sure of himself. He knows how to run his business. He knows how to keep manage his money. He manages. He's good with gardening and stuff like that. What else have we got though? We've got with the other two that are going with it. We've got the Ten of Swords representing pain and anguish, but that's coming to an end. Whatever it is, so hitting rock bottom, giving us this turnaround. We've got the Two of Pentacles, which is all about juggling things, it's all about balancing things. So if we've got the King of Pentacles here, he's found his stability. This is probably going to be fighting your stability from having come to something that's caused a bit of pain, and probably something you've been probably throwing up between two different things, two ideas, two emotions, maybe two projects, two somethings. One of which has probably been taxing you a bit and has been causing a bit too much, draining you a bit too much, burning you out, possibly. One of these few things that you've been working on has been burning you out. It's probably coming to an end, which is going to bring you to a bit of stability. So if one of your projects or something that you've been working on is coming to an end, let it, because it is going to make you feel a lot better in the long run. So King of Pentacles, usually my baby daddy. There you go. Well, okay. Well, if we're considering the King of Pentacles being your baby's daddy, We got the 10 of Swords with the 2 of Pentacles. Again, I think it's probably going to be something, maybe you dealing with something, some of his, you know, the 2 of Pentacles is, again, it's Pentacles. So it might be something in the material realm, something of his that you've been trying to manage. I don't think you're managing his finances, but if there's something else, some material thing, maybe that's been burdening you a bit, dropping that burden is definitely, yeah, is, you know, probably going to be a weight off you because of that. I'll leave this to the hands. No, you can camera live Steve, by the way. No, you can stick around, my friend. You don't have to leave it to the hands. We need more foxes in here. You are currently a fox in the hen house. Side note, I like your scarf. I'm not wearing a scarf. Oh, you're talking about my head scarf. Eyes in the woods. Thanks. It's, you know, one of those tube scarves that just kind of keeps my hair out of my face while I'm drinking coffee. And smoking cigarettes. Otherwise, I just end up smoking the hair as it drops in front, which is, I suppose, the energy of the situations. Dropping him. Oh, yeah. You doing that, Mama Kerr? Are you, though? I've known you long enough, Mama Kerr. I wouldn't say, though, that that's the case. That card wouldn't tell, though, that card reading isn't about dropping him. It'd be about dropping one of his burdens that you've been carrying. That's what I feel, you know, that came through with that. So, Wee's in the house. If only for a few moments, Wee's dropped in to say hi. How are you doing? Kikeli, clap to the Mama Kerr. Hard habit to break. Yeah, the card's not, the card, you know, that reading wasn't about you like cutting from him. It was just cutting one of his burdens that you shouldn't have been carrying, I feel. Captain's in the house. Captain on the bridge. Mama Kerr, he is a burden. I'm the second mother. Basically, that's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. Batata. Well, that's a Portuguese person for sure, or a Brazilian. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Captain asks, "Oh, Mama Kerr, did you change your hair? Look at that. Yeah, Mama Kerr's dyed her hair apparently.
Yeah.
Or changed her hair. I don't know. Her username, her user picture has a picture. It's darker now. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was brownish.
It was blondish.
It was blondish. Oh dear me. I had Carolina's mum's looking at pictures of me the other day, telling me I'd split ends with my hair. Maybe I need to get a haircut. Mama Kerr, don't go to Brazil. They're getting some serious strains. Oh, your hair was broken. It was blonde. It was blonde, you say. Don't go to Brazil. You know I'm going to South America, Mama Kerr.
Why can't we go to Brazil?
They're getting some serious strains. I imagine strains of the COVID virus.
We're still far from Brazil.
Yeah, we're still pretty far from Brazil and Mexico, and you know, it'll be quite some time before we actually make our way down to South America. I mean, we got Central America to make our way through as well. So you know, things will change.
Slow.
We'll keep our ear to the ground, that's for sure. Welcome. I've got someone new jumping on the YouTube. I see 3 people on the YouTube of COVID. I could have imagined as much. Andrea, Sofia, Safias, welcome to the live. Alison, Fernando, Beatrice. Updating comments. The infection rate is higher than the peaks of last year. Shorty Agnotti in the house. How are you doing? Blessings to you too. Yeah, Mama Kerr, I don't know. Look, you know, I'm COVID. It's I've got like a 99%, you know, chance that I'm going to survive it. So I'll take my chances. So I will be careful. Mama Kerr. I mean, I say that, but you know, who knows? I'll do my best, I guess. We need Fox and Obi-Wan. Don't worry, we'll be around. We're healers after all. If anything tries to hit us, we'll bounce back. Huh?
Someone worrying about us.
Mama Kerr, she's looking out for us. She's being our mama. Kaylee says, I have to go. I have to get going on this day. Have a lovely day and blessings to all. Okay, Kaylee, remember, if you want to catch up with the live, I am recording this on YouTube, so you can jump and see this after the fact if you choose. Marta, Peria, how are you doing, my friend? Where are you from? Where are you calling in from this morning? Mars and Cookies, how are you doing, my friend? Oh, it's good to see new names on the live. Rooster, hi there. We've got Leva saying, some time ago, we started to talk about schizophrenia. Did that continue? It could have. I mean, you know, we talk about a lot of things and I go live every day. So, I mean, you know, if you've got any follow-up questions. I mean, I haven't never dealt with somebody directly with schizophrenia. You know, if we're talking about energetically speaking, I don't know. Look, I think schizophrenics, maybe they've got a bit of a gift in the mediumship side of things, that maybe it's not fully channeled correctly, and the shadow self comes in and complications. But I can't speak for sure on these things. You know, we've never worked with. I don't think Carolina's ever worked with a schizophrenic, as far as I know. No, she has not. Doing well. How about you, says Mars and Cookies. Doing pretty good as well. Marta, great. I'm from Portugal, Algarve, Lagos City. Marta, I'm from Ericeira in Portugal. No, I'm from Australia, but I'm living in Ericeira. My name is Wee, says, I'm so sleepy. I'm just lurking. All right, take it easy. Take it easy, Wee. Nope, haven't brought it up since. Well, if you guys want to talk about it, bring it up, Mama. Thank you for the sunglasses. I already did your reading. I can't do more. Like, we don't want to mix those messages up. Russ says, I'm from Lithuania, Europe. I think we have another Lithuanian on this live right now. I might be mistaken. Are there websites how to calculate karmic debt? I don't know. Maybe. I guess if you really want to find that out, you want to find like an astrologer. I feel like astrology is probably one good way of doing it. I don't know. I'm sure Carolina could figure it out one way or another. Figure out people's karmic debt. I mean, you know, she. I don't think she's ever offered that service, but you know,
I've done it with friends.
She's done it with friends before, if you know.
But I wouldn't. I
wouldn't offer it as a service.
No, sometimes you just can't even know. You know, sometimes knowing too much too soon can ruin things for you. So
yeah. Here's one. Mama Kerr says to give the 3-card reading that she sent me the glasses, which is a 3-card reading. She said to hand it on to Marissa, 2020, my friend. I would just get Marissa to confirm that she would like that 3-card reading. I mean, I know you do, but you know how I am. And everyone has karmic debt number. Yeah, I mean, that's just not one of my specialties to really be sure. You say you can post in the Discord? You have to deep dive to your natal and draconic chart. It is beautiful, Ericeira. Ericeira is beautiful, and like today, they've loosened the lockdown laws. They've taken all of the tape off the chairs so people can sit down. Everyone's out. Like, it feels like spring has just sprung today. The weather's beautiful. Like the temperature, the breeze. It's, you know, nice gentle breeze, but it's not a cold breeze. The sun's out. It's not too hot. You know, it's great. Updating comments. I imagine, Marissa, I'm going to be pulling you a 3-card pull very soon. Updating comments. Comments aren't updating on TikTok. Let's have a look. YouTube. Hey, nobody talking on YouTube. That's all right. I know 2 people are watching. They got me on in the background. Mars and Cookie says, well, I think I might have used my witch powers in a bad way in past lives. Mars and Cookies. You know, there's you know, that's life. That's past lives. You know, some of us were not the best people in the past lives. So, you know, you're here having another life, and you know, you got to burn off that karma. Whatever trials it is you have in this life could be related to the actions you took in your past. So, you know, that's okay. It's just we learn from the past. We learn from the past life. Marissa, oh my God, sure. Thanks, Mama Kerr. Okay, this is a 3-card reading for Mama Kerr because there was a set of glasses gift that was gifted to me by Mama Kerr, but this one is from Marissa. We've got the Knight of Swords now. This could be you jumping the gun, going full steam at things, super enthusiastic here. This could be somebody in your life. Let's see if things kind of get revealed a bit more as we kind of pull out a little bit more. And this is definitely interesting we got going on here. I'm gonna keep the comments just updating here just to see what you have to say as we go through this. So we've also got the 7 of Cups and we got the King of Swords. So the 7 of Cups, you know, if we kind of didn't have a look at the King of Cups just yet, if we got the Knight of Swords here, jumping into things, jumping the gun, going crazy at things, full speed. We've also got confusion here. This is an obvious result of what the Knight of Swords does. He does jump into things and he doesn't think about things properly. And a lot of confusion can come along, but we've also got the King of Swords. I feel like one of these two characters here are probably people within your life. They're not just like archetypes that you need to embrace. So just waiting to see if you have something to pop up there. Yeah, this one is a little bit vague. Do let me know in the comments there, because we got the King of Swords because he is the grown-up version of the Knight of Swords. He started to structure his way. He started to listen to people. He started to listen to people's opinions. He's not jumping to conclusions. He's very intelligent. He's using his mental power a lot more, but he's using this a bit too much. So I guess this is probably to say that you've been probably going full speed into something, whatever it is, breeding a bit of confusion. We need to find that stability. So in finding that stability that we have around us, finding that clarity of mind, we've really got to stop and we got to think and we got to consider all the things that are going on here. I'm probably seeing this. I'm not seeing any response in the comments just yet, but this one's probably a bit of a warning one to me. Okay, Marissa says, I've been trying to move out from my baby daddy and trying to start a bakery. Okay, so this one might say that maybe you're rushing a few decisions. I know that you've been thinking about this for quite some time. I found a roommate, but it's a dude and I'm hesitant. Okay, so this one probably say, you know, you're moving quickly and you've got a lot of options. You know, probably if you're jumping out of the home and you're looking for something new, there's probably a lot of options, and this might be one of the roommates. Is he the Knight of Swords? Sorry, is he the King of Swords? This would probably be in that relation, as you got a lot of momentum happening, moving out of the house, starting a bakery, a lot of momentum is happening here. Getting a lot of options coming in here, whatever it is, maybe the roommate, you probably want a King of Swords in. If he is not the King of Swords, I'd probably say keep looking. If he is the King of Swords, I'd probably go with that. So if he seems like a very stable person, if he seems like he's got his shit together, if he seems like he's an intelligent person, you know, he's probably more analytical and logical than he is emotionally. This is probably going to, you know, benefit you. Maybe if you're going to be living with a roommate, if you're a bit more emotionally powered in your own way, it will probably make more sense to find the King of Swords in your living space to balance things out a bit. Black says the number 60 keeps coming up when I do readings. When you do readings for me, do you do readings for me? Black 3066, number 60 comes up. That's interesting. How do you do readings for me if you don't get my permission to do it, my friend? I'm not having a go at you. Don't get me wrong. I just you know. I do approach the tarot with a lot of respect, in that if you're going to do a reading for someone, you want to try and get their consent, or at the very least, you want to be using the pendulum or something to try and get consent from their higher self, and see if you can see if you get that permission through that avenue. Marissa says, I am emotional and he is very mind-driven. Okay, so if you're having second thoughts, I guess that's the thing, because that reading was also saying that, you're having a lot of confusion. I would say with the Knight of Wands, he's got a lot of movement in him, but he tends to make mistakes. He doesn't think things through. Obviously, with the Seven of Cups that you had is also about confusion. So I would say take your time, talk to the guy, because if he's very mentally driven, he's probably, the King of Swords also communicates very clearly. So I would say slow down a bit, have a chat to him, get to know him a bit more, find out what he's all about. And on your end of things, make sure you communicate as well, because I don't know who he is, but guy and a girl move into a house together, make sure things are clear, you've got the boundaries set. Knight of Swords doesn't tend to put up the boundaries. He tends to ignore all boundaries. Is Captain here? Captain was here earlier, so I'm not sure. Mum, my name is Wee, says I have a purple rain stuck in my head. Purple rain. We've got Conco 86, my friend. Welcome to the live. Good to see new faces here. Oh, it's Chris. It's good to see a new face returning. Chris, my friend. And that's my roasted bean tea for the morning, all gone. Guys, I think I've been drinking my roasted bean tea with oat milk for the last over a month now. And you think? Slow and slowly taking small steps towards veganism. Just finding the appropriate alternatives, I guess. I feel very confused the past 2 days. Oh yes, well that was the Seven of Cups. He always puts put out of town because he works for PGA Tour. Well, that's interesting. You're talking about the new roommate? Baby Sophia, hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you, baby Sophia? How was your weekend? Oh, Lena Lazuli, oat milk is so good. Yeah, it is pretty good. We got Chris Powell also on the YouTube dropping in. Say hello, Fox. How are you doing? How are me and Carolina? We went to a rave on the weekend, which was really cool. It was very small, but it was good to get out and go to a bush doof. A bush doof is doesn't fully describe it, but you know what I mean. Mama Kerr, my kids have been obsessively listening to four non-blondes. What's going on? On repeat, what is Four Non-Blondes, Mama Kerr? I'm not familiar with that.
What? It's a band.
It sounds like a band. Yeah. Is that the song that they're listening to on repeat? That must be the song they're listening to on repeat. I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video out there of that on repeat for 10 hours.
That was my first live concert. I was 6 years old.
Carolina's first live concert, going to see Four Non-Blondes. Hey, we got Bassie there. Hello, sir. Bass says, hello, my friend. Very respectful. Sir. My weekend was amazing. Lots of healing. At a deeper level. Fantastic, baby Sophia. What kind of came up? I mean, if you want to share, that is but that's really cool. Guys, remember, the more you kind of heal, the more you go do that deep stuff, those deep dives into your healing. That's when your spiritual energy starts raising up, and you start receiving more messages, and you start tapping into those psychic abilities a bit more. So remember, the more the healing you do, the more that spiritual journey is going to progress, and you start to get into the flow of things. You start to get into flow of the seasons, of the moons, of, the tides, whatever the flow is. Things start to come to you easier. Manifestation comes to you easier as well. So baby Sophia, congratulations on that. And, the blessings towards all of the manifestations coming your way. Things will start to work out for you. You're on the right path when things just start working out for you. Yes, the new roomie and the baby daddy hates him already. Sorry. Oh, yes, the new roomie and baby daddy hates him already. Wait. They both hate who? Marissa, you're confusing me here. Don't, I'll call you and yell at you. Don't tempt me, says Mama Kerr. All right, you guys. You guys. Oh, do love a good rave, says Chris. Chris, what's your go-to genre of music? If you're at a rave, what is like if one genre of music drops, what's gonna make you drop? It was funny at first. That is one. Baby daddy hates new roomie. Okay. All right. So I guess that's a good thing, maybe. I suppose you need something a little bit different. So it means they might be, maybe. It's no longer funny, says Mama Kerr. It's still kind of funny, says Marissa. Oh, you guys. Bass. I'm gonna call you Bay. I'm gonna call you Bass. I don't know. Buddha's. I don't know how to say your name. Are you doing more readings? Sorry about the username. Is Elizabeth. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. I'll be doing readings like single card pulls in about 45 minutes time. I'll be pulling cards for everyone. However, I do let people cut the line if they send me the gift that is the sunglasses and makes me dance. That I give people a 3-card pull if they do that. But I try and avoid doing the card pulls until the end, Elizabeth, because if I do it now, everybody starts flooding in off the For You page. And I'm just doing readings and we don't get to chat about all this other fun stuff, whatever it might be. We got Baby Sophia says, trauma from my ex that I've been pushing down ever since messaging have been much easy. Messages have been much. Did the wireless cut out? No, I'm still going on TikTok. Just my laptop cut out. In the hyperspace. Elizabeth, that's all right. Baby Sophia, I have also been much more sensitive when I'm doing readings and such. I don't know why. Well, I just told you why, Baby Sophia, because you've been doing the healing. When you do the healing, the messages come through a lot more clear. You are a lot more attuned and you flow with these energies a lot more. The more you are healed, the more this comes through. Roll with it, my friend. Don't question why. Just roll with it. Oh, so I've started listening more and more to the ringing. Oh, you too? Updating 7 new comments. Looking on the live here. I think I got 2 people on the YouTube live, but I got 5 likes already. So y'all have been smashing that like button. So thanks. Baby Sophia, it became more frequent, louder, and higher pitched. And is it kind of lining up if you're thinking about certain things, Baby Sophia? Like when the ringing happens, are you having certain thoughts or are you having certain feelings that are kind of lining up and are you following with it? Because someone like my partner, Carolina, would say that when the ringing happens, it is, that's your guides telling you, yes, whatever it is you're thinking or feeling, this is correct. Roll with it.
It's not necessarily correct. It's just you need to pay attention to that moment.
You need to pay attention to that moment because there might be something there that you need to dig a little bit deeper into. My mistake. I hope I cleared that up a little bit more. I take note of what I'm thinking about. Of course, it says Mama. Okay, so Mama Kerr does exactly what Carolina suggested. My ears ring all the dang time randomly. Should I pay attention? Because numbers have been screaming at me. Oh, dear. Like yesterday, 222. What does that mean? What does it mean? I just don't know what it means. Crispy says, I've been getting a lot of ringing in the ears recently as everybody just got tinnitus. Three crows flew over me. WYF, the acronym, I'm lost on it. You've been seeing 911 everywhere. 911 has a lot of significance. I don't know what it is, but I have seen some YouTube videos where people talk about it. Jorky, though, someone new in the live, so it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Keep chatting, my friend. Keep dropping through those messages. 3 crows flying over you. I don't know. Does that count? Does that count as anything? If you saw 3 crows flying over you at 3 separate times, during the day, maybe. Otherwise, I think it's just 3 birds flying over you. Blue. Hi there. How are you going? Doing? It's good to see you here. Crispy. Question. Is it true the ringing means different things for which side you hear it on? Well, I suppose maybe, because if you've got your right side is where your guide is and your left side is where your gatekeeper is. So I guess if we say guidance would probably come from, the right side, and something relating to protection and danger would probably have something to do with your left side. So if I was to break it down, one side or the other, I would take those 2 things into consideration. Also, you have, what is it, Carolina? The left side is the feminine. The left side is the feminine, and the right side is the masculine.
Are you talking still about ringing years?
Yeah.
Well, in the ringing years, if it is the guides, then it's more to think about. It could be that as well, but it could also be either main guide or
the gatekeeper. Yeah, I just spoke about that.
So, right.
Yeah. Jockey says, hi, thank you. That's all right. Stick around, my friend. 3 crows at exactly 2:22. Oh, okay. I get you now. The depression. Is depression normal during an awakening? Look, I don't want to say it's normal, but maybe for some people, when we go through the spiritual awakening, we start having a lot of realizes, Jorky. We start to realize that the friends that we have around us might not actually be our friends. They're not on the same wavelength as us. We might realize that all of this time we've spent in college, or all this time we've spent working in a job, it's not aligned with our true life purpose. And we might start to think, oh, gee, maybe I've wasted all of these years, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, or I've been doing something terribly wrong. And this could potentially put you into a bit of a, this feeling of depression, because your life starts to change around you. As your life starts to turn upside down, you're like, whoa, this doesn't make any sense. So I can't say I experienced that, but it can be a symptom for some people. What you have to do at this point is you have to shift your perspective. One thing, if you start to change, a lot of friends start changing around you. If you disconnecting from these people, or disconnecting to old passions or jobs that you had, do know that there is a world of opportunity out there. So as you start to lose things in your life, you also are making way for a whole bunch of new things, and that can really be exciting if you have that mindset of that you have all this opportunity ahead of yourself. Because remember, it's in the unknown that full potential of manifestation lies. And so when you're in that unknown, if you go into that with that high attitude of gratitude, you're going to bring more into your life, and you'll quickly have that turnaround. So yeah, Mama Kerr, it reminds me of when you did my reading. Your ears are ringing. Yeah, they did start to ring. It was a strange one. It even felt like something. Even my kid was like, whoa, dude. Updating comments. Updating comments. Here we are. I used to think it's tinnitus. Maybe it is. Maybe it is the ringing in the ears. It is tinnitus, but maybe it's tinnitus for a reason. Jorky says, oh, my left side rings way more than my right side. Left side is more associated with the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper is the one that he is the guide, or she is the guide that will protect you. More on the energetic level as well, though. The one that's going to keep away the entities, keep away the bad spirits, is going to allow. That's the one that allows. If you're going to break into some mediumship, it's the gatekeeper that decides. Okay, am I going to allow this ancestor to speak to this person? Am I going to allow this spirit to connect to the physical version that is Jorky? I'm sure that's not actually your name. Baby Sophia says, really? I only hear it in my left ear. Can you explain more what Gatekeeper is? I think I just did there, Baby Sophia. But I did do a YouTube video talking about the guides. So Baby Sophia, if you do want to check out my YouTube channel, I have put a video up there. I think it was like one of my first videos. Kid Conjure says, where do you buy crystals in bulk? I buy them from India, from my supplier, Kid Conjure. I buy, though, mainly, I buy like cabochons, you know, the polished, rounded things. I went to India and I was in Jaipur and I went around there trying to find a supplier, and I found a very good supplier. So you can hit me up, Kid Conjure, send me a DM. Probably in my Instagram is the best if you need that contact. They love it every time I send someone their way. I think it used to be. Please send a hi of my friends Bixa and Colada. She loves you. Oh, Frog Soft. Okay. Bixa, Colorida. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Come around. You should drop in the chat sometime. Ask me anything. AMA, my friend. Jockey says, Kid Conjure says to Jockey, treat yourself. And ringing is your spiritual sense waking up. Jockey says, oh, got to figure out what's up. What's the difference between Spirit Guide and Gatekeeper? Well, the Spirit Guide is the one that guides you, gives you, he's meant to be the one that advises you on what to do next, where to go, what's going to lead you on for your higher purpose. Whereas the Gatekeeper is more about there to protect you. You gotta ask mainly. You gotta ask the main guide and the Gatekeeper if you want protection and you want guidance. So if you're walking around down a dark alley at nighttime, you want to speak to your guide, and your guide would tell you, would direct you whether to go down this street or this street. Whereas the Gatekeeper would be the one to, keep, protect your aura, repel the bad energy around you. Guardian Angel, on the other hand, the Guardian Angel is going to step in no matter what. You don't need to ask the Guardian Angel. Don't need to ask the Guardian Angel. The Guardian Angel one's like, nope, it's not your time to get killed today, so I'm going to step in and make sure you're all right. If you've had a near-death experience, that was your Guardian Angel stepping in, saying, nope, not today, death. Like you said, perspective, finding out something that gives you joy. Oh, look at this. I got Kid Conjure and Jockey just atting each other, helping each other out. I love it. Your Gatekeeper is basically your spiritual bouncer. Yeah, actually, Crispy, that's a really good way of putting it. I'm going to use that from now on. Turn it up. I don't actually want to have the music too loud anymore, though, Mama Kerr. Simply because I am on YouTube now, and if I have music that bleeds too much into the live, something might trigger an algorithm and go. So the Meg says, Mama Kerr, love the new profile pic. Everybody is loving Mama Kerr's new hair. This I'm geeked about. I've been trying to manifest my gifts so much. Manifestation's a really funny one, Jorky. I think if you follow like the instructions on TikTok with most of the witches out there, they don't go into enough nuance on what's actually involved in manifesting what it is. There's a few things that are really important when it comes to manifesting. First up, it needs to align with your highest good. So, if you receiving $1 million isn't necessarily within your highest good, if you are at a point in your life where $1 million is just going to make you become a rich, arrogant douchebag because you now got a whole bunch of money, that manifestation isn't going to work. But if you've been working hard on your humility, you've been working hard on your charitable acts, and you've been working hard on managing your life in such a way that the $1 million is going to benefit you on furthering what it is you need to achieve in your life, then yes, that $1 million is going to come through. But you're still going to have to work for it. That's one aspect to manifestation, or the law of attraction, if you will. Can we reach a certain spirit? I've been trying to connect with my BFF who killed himself a few years back. Jorky, yes, I would say you can reach a certain spirit. Again, though, this is one of those things, like the spirit will have to want to connect with you as well. This is more of a mediumship kind of a thing, and this is definitely not my wheelhouse. You want to talk to mediums about that kind of stuff. I can't really give you much more guidance on that, but I think you can. But I'm not an expert on that. Kid Conjure, gotcha. Didn't know this. Thank you. Oh, you guys. Everyone's just atting each other in the comments, just saying how awesome each other is. Mama Kerr says, you definitely need to get ready to accept the gifts working for them. Yes, exactly. And anything that messes with the divine won't happen either. Yeah. It's all got to align with the true, your best, your whatever. What is it I'm trying to say? Updating comments. Damn, yeah, he was traumatized, maybe. Oh, you guys, I don't tend to look at the ats in the comments because you guys are just kind of chatting to each other. Just remember that if you're adding someone, then I probably kind of gloss over that conversation. But that's all right. We got some new people jumping on. Carolina Santos, hello, my friend. We got Oh, Nicole Parks. Look at your draconic chart, guys. This will help you work towards the higher self. Draconic chart. Momika, it's probably the third time I've heard you talk about that. Send me a link. I'll need to figure that out. You gotta have some fun. What's this? You gotta have some fun. Sorry, you got some sun, Fox. I see. I hope your weekend is good. Thank you. Yeah, the sun's out today. This is good. Melissa, remember making jokes about my curse or party tricks. I remember making jokes. What are you talking about? Jorky says, "Gotta go, y'all. My kids' school is starting." Fantastic, Jorky. It's good seeing you. I go live every day, Jorky. Come back again anytime. I've been live for an hour, so I go live at I think it's now 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. So, come again. Thank you. Come again. Or is that a filter? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I haven't really been sun-kissed. I haven't really got the tan or anything. Chris says, my understanding of speaking to a certain spirit is it is possible, but ... A little greenback. Mama Kerr, you have to pull up both the natal one and I'll make cliff notes for stuff to look at. Okay. Marissa says, Fox, I think you see 1 out of every 3 of my comments. Haha, yes. I think this does happen, guys. The comments on TikTok, for some reason, they're a little bit balked. This is one of the reasons I'm also going live on YouTube. If you feel like your comments aren't coming through here on TikTok, jump onto YouTube. It's also Twisted Vibrations. You'll find me live there right now. If you want to jump there, I think the comments are a lot more reliable there. So Melissa, if you feel like that's Marissa, if you feel like that's happening, jump across, see what's up. Diva on the YouTube saying, so kind of back, by the way, sounds very good today. Yeah, I had to restart the computer, Diva. I made sure I gave the computer a good restart before I started the live today. I didn't want that situation. I listened back to the live. It was horrible. I don't know how anyone stayed on the live listening to me. It was like I was talking through cotton wool. I was wearing a mask. So other countries don't have the change like the US? I don't know, Toro. Did our time zone change here, Carolina? I don't think so. It's funny, though. Like, the phones will update anyway. Like, we'll wake up in the morning and we'll just be like, oh, shit, I slept in. I mean, I don't have a conventional job. I don't have anything that I need to get to. So if I wake up and my phone says that it's an hour different, I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. I still go on at 12 o'clock according to my time. So Ruta, Europe does it on the 28th, the time change. 28th of this month. Chill Hoop in the house, my friend. Afternoon, Chill Hoop. Baby Sophia says, I used to be able to speak. I used to be able to talk to someone and just know their deepest emotional problems. Oh my. Does that make you a clairsentience or a claircognizant? Bit of both, maybe. Ruta, whereabouts in Europe are you? Is it Ruta? Am I saying that right? Ruta? I don't know. The little accents on the top throws me off. Kid Conjure says, does everyone have daylight savings time? Everyone's working out their clocks. Everyone's setting their clocks. Here, the time change is at the end of the month. Yes, I'm getting that. I'm getting that on the YouTube. Got our friend Ruta on the YouTube. Crystal Clove Gifts. Is anything for me? Says Scorpio Sun, Gemini Rising, and Cancer Moon. Any advice? Nah. I mean, everyone's just a big mess of star signs, aren't they? Crystal Cloves Gifts. I don't know. What advice can I give to you? You're a Scorpio Sun. It means, you're going to be good at really understanding people. If you could dive deep and really, they're very, how would I say? They can really, understand people on a deeper level. Gemini Rising, on the other hand, the Geminis are all about, talking a lot, sharing information, and, being center of attention. So don't be afraid to embrace that. Cancer Moon, that's a very sensitive placement. I think you've got some pretty strong placements there. But I am not an astrologer, so my friends, take my advice with a grain of salt. Sid also switched too. This is La Ville. Fantastic. Lithuania. Oh yes, switch from TikTok. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Rustura. Man, even on TikTok, your name was different there, Ruta. Crystal Clove Gifts. I'm from Scotland. Don't worry, I'm not taking the piss. I'm just, that's what I do. Most of my planets are Scorpio. Yes. Well, I would say that you probably are. You have a strong possibility of going into some psychic work, whether it's, mediumship or healing or something like that. Scorpios are definitely the ones that are really. My partner, Carolina, she is 4 or 5 placements in Scorpio. I think she's got 9 placements in water. So Scorpios are very strong with that, though. Chris P says, speaking of astrology, I heard horoscopes are written for rising signs, not the sun signs. Is that true? I don't know. I think it depends on the person doing the astrology reading. I have heard people say that as well. But, your rising sign is what you project. It's what people see you as. It's what your ego chooses to put out there. So, yeah, I can kind of see why people would say that you're like horoscopes, for that. But I don't subscribe to horoscopes. Astrology, I do, but horoscopes, I don't, because horoscopes are kind of like, it's a 1 in 12 thing. I mean, Carolina does her tarot scope as well, and she does it with the cards, but, I don't know, it's horoscopes. Gemini Rising here, says Marissa. Does everyone have daylight? Oh, you're going back. I already read that. I detest my Gemini Rising. Oh, no, Crystal Coves. Gemini's the best. I'm a Gemini Sun. I can tell you. You can never understand it. Don't worry. No one ever understands a Gemini. Geminis, if you really want to embrace the Gemini energy, the Gemini loves to absorb the knowledge and then share the knowledge, however they choose to, whether they get it from books or experiences or whatever it is. That's what the Gemini likes to do. The Gemini likes to tell a story. They like to talk, and they like to be center of attention. They're also very adaptable to different situations, different social circles. They can change very easily. Now, the positive side of the Gemini is they are adaptable. The negative side is they can be two-faced. Make sure you're embracing the positive aspects of what the Gemini represents. I read cards too. Oh, fantastic. What kind of cards do you read, Crystal Cove Gifts? Link tree in bio. We got, Beans wanna tip bloop, boop. I think 1 in 3 of my placements are in the 11th house. You're speaking beyond my understanding, Beans. I don't understand astrology when we get to the houses. I've never dived that deep into astrology to really understand that. Kikon just says Scorpio deals with trauma, so good at healing others. Yes, absolutely. Horoscopes are too generalizing, says Lena Lazuli. Yeah, I kind of feel the same. Carolina, though, she does do her tarot scope, which is kind of like horoscope, but with the tarot. But of course, when the cards come through, you can kind of, you can apply the cards to what's going on in your life. But I think with just a straight up horoscope, I feel they're a little bit too, like you said, little bit too general. Labradorite is my go-to crystal. Yeah, damn sure about that. Labradorite's about seeing the magic in the world. It works with the top 3 chakras. It's all about connecting to the higher, fantastic energy. Amanda always says, I have heard that about horoscopes also. I guess it depends on the author, though, doesn't it? I swear Scorp should be a fire sign, not a water sign. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one. I mean, even air. No.
What should be air?
Scorpio. There's a lot of fiery and airy. There's kind of anyway.
Yeah,
Carolina will disagree.
You're thinking of air because I have my moon in there. You're thinking of me.
Maybe. I'm always. I always perceive the worst. Oh, don't be like that. The hands today are on point. What are you talking about? The hands. Oh, the jams. Okay, I got you. Yeah, this is the Healer and the Dealer playlist. If you want to get access to this, guys, this playlist that we've got going, if you get onto Spotify and search the Healer and the Dealer, you will find Carolina and my account. And this playlist is the Healer ampersand the Dealer. Oh, basically, I'm a drama queen. Just kidding. Says Crystal Cove's Gifts. That would be your Cancer Moon, though. That would not be your Gemini. 9-hour burn says, hey, I used to be Later's lover. Oh, okay then. May I get a card, please? I'm seeing someone and not sure to walk away. Oh, well. 9-hour burn. I'm pulling cards in 20 minutes. Can you wait until then? If you gift me the sunglasses gift, it makes me dance and I'll pull you a 3-card pull. But if you can stick around for 20 minutes, because if I start pulling cards now, everyone from the For You page is going to start pulling in and asking for cards. So, Kid Conjure, they don't mind. Geminis don't mind center of attention. They don't like attention all the time. Not two-faced, million-faced. Well, yeah, I would say faceted instead of not two-faced, two-faceted. We have different angles we can approach things. But I guess, the center of attention thing, they don't like it all the time. But I guess my rising is Leo, and they certainly do like the center of attention. So with the Gemini and the Leo, I'm just like, yo, everyone, all eyes on me. Okay, so Crystal Coves reads Oracle and Ethereal Tarot. I think the deck is called. Okay. So is it actually tarot, with the major and minor arcana, 78 cards style thing? Husband and wife. We're a husband and wife business. My husband has recently opened up and it's been amazing for his mindset. Can never understand it. I detest the Gemini Rising. I read that. Things that you say that you do. Hold the line. Oh, Kid Conjure, also Gemini Sun. Welcome. I do like my Geminis. Lina Lazuli, what are you saying here on the YouTube? Says, I was just about to mention that good music you have on today. Then you mentioned the playlist. Thank you. Can you hear on YouTube very clearly? I'm actually a little bit hesitant about having YouTube hear the music too loudly because I don't want to infringe on any copyright problems. I think my account's pretty small that, you know, I'm not going to be flagged too easily, but as long as it's just lightly in the background, I think I'll be fine. Love your outfit. Beans, thank you. I love this shirt. I got it in the women's section in the thrift shop. It's bomb. It's like snakeskin, turquoise, and purple. Like, yay, on a little break so I can chat a bit. Be buzz in the house, back in the house. Mama Kerr, never. Scorpios encompass all. Baby Sophia, I don't know. I think Scorpios make sense of water. They're just a little bit more guarded. They're more reactive. Pagan Witch Biatch, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you here. I can totally see Scorpios as a stream, aka fire water. Yeah, Scorpios, fire water. They're a bottle of moonshine, are they? Where is that? Yes. Marissa, they are their own elemental, I suppose. Just a bit tad, the right amount. Okay, Crystal Goes. Here we are. Okay, I think I'm going to updating 21 comments. You know, it's early. Just a bit, not clearly. Okay, I think I'm getting around it then. The ocean is beautiful, but can destroy ships made of metal and crunch them like cans. Most certainly. You know, water can destroy mountains. Given long enough time span, they will just cut a mountain in half, won't they? Crystal Coves. And Queen of Swords. What was that in reference to? Once Queen of Swords, once she puts that down, that is, yeah. I feel the Queen of Swords is the most empowering card to you. So do you reckon you're the Queen of Swords? Crystal Clove Gifts. Do you feel like you are the Queen of Swords? Everyone mentioning their big three. So here's mine, says 9 Hour Burn. Scorpio, Libra, Pisces. 6 planets in Scorpio. That sounds like my partner. Sounds very much like Carolina. But this is the way it goes, guys. Sometimes when we start talking about our placements, everyone starts talking about the placements. People love to talk about it. I'm lurking. Coffee rebrew. Oh, can you make one for me, Marissa? Chris P says, there are certain cards which corresponds to signs. Probably. And I think you probably find them in the court cards. I would say, for example, the King of Pentacles would be Taurus energy. I would say maybe the Knight of Wands would be Gemini. I would say the Queen of Wands is probably Leo. You know, I could probably make a whole list myself, but, you know, I think if you get on the net, maybe there's something out there that's already kind of like lined up with that. You know what I mean? The ocean is beautiful, but can destroy. I already read that. 14 new comments. Updating. I'm not sure what card resonates more. Probs the Tower, like as you. I feel like if you choose a card that kind of represents you, I feel like it kind of has to come from the court cards, because the major arcana is about events that happen in your life. They're about things that you have to go through. Whereas the court cards are a representation of a particular personality, archetype of a person, you know. So if your life is in a constant state of deconstruction of the tower, then it's like, well, that might be where it is right now. But if your life is constantly the tower, then it's like, when do you rebuild? When do you get those foundations right? So, you know, certainly it must change at some point. Pine Coney Island says, I was just reading my birth chart. What's up, Pine Coney? Enlighten us. As everything in my life has always been a tower moment. Yeah, for good and bad. Yeah, but you've got to stop and you've got to rebuild, my friend. Bean says, 9 Hour Burn says, Fox, Have you ever seen the Starman Tarot? I have it, but the cards are too big for your little hands. No, I added the little hands in there, didn't I? Starman Tarot, has it got anything to do with David Bowie? I'm Googling it right now. I'm going to have a look. Okay, let's have a look. That looks pretty trippy already, doesn't it? It does. Okay, there. Yeah, come on. It's like the cover has the pink lightning bolt on it. So yeah, it's probably very David Bowie-esque. Let's have a look. They look pretty dope. I'll be honest with you. It looks like someone's on a DMT fever dream when they designed them. That's really cool. Actually, I could vibe with these cards, I think. Yeah, I could vibe with these cards. Thank you, 9 Hour Burn, for telling me about these. Did you say they're big? Are they big like Oracle deck cards? Like, I don't know. We don't have a deck nearby, but yeah, that's the disappointing thing. When cards are too big, it's like, come on, tarot cards are already big, guys. And I'm a traveler. I can't walk around. I think like publishers should make decks as like even. I want to get a tarot deck the size of regular playing cards, like a little one, like a nice little, compact deck. Because if you're in a coffee shop and you're trying to do a reading, tarot cards, they take up a lot of space. Like, I think maybe I'll design my own deck one day. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one of those tablets. And when we get a nice tablet, I'm going to get a stylus and I'm going to get one of those designing programs. And because I feel like I'm not that much of an artist. I can be, if I set my mind to it, I can be a very good artist. And I think if I did 78 cards, I would be very freaking good at it. But I feel like in reading the tarot, I found my own, a lot of the time you'll notice that I have sayings and stuff that go with cards and ways to describe cards. And I kind of want to bring that across in the cards that I make. Maybe when I do it, I'll make them in little playing card size cards. It was designed for David Bowie. Oh, there you go. I just read that message there. The Wands fire sign. Look, the Starman Tarot deck certainly does look like a DMT fever dream, though. I'm looking at them. I'm like, I've been there. I've seen that. Cups, water signs, swords, earth. Ooh, wait, what are you talking about? No, my friend. Cups are water signs. Swords are air signs. Pentacles are earth. Crystal cloves, gifts. Argue with me. No, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I would put. I'm 99.9% sure. Until I learn the lesson, life keeps throwing at me. This is those tower moments. That's when the tower moment will end. Ooh. Start rebuilding that tower. Oh, the comments are all balked. They're jumping all over the place. What's going on? Oh, I keep seeing someone's comment and it keeps bouncing away from me every time. Here you go. Pine Coney says, I'm not sure how to interpret my chart. It's a lot to take in. Yes, astrology is a difficult thing to understand if you don't kind of do it. Would you like them? I can post them. Oh, wow. 9 Hour Burn. Where are you? Are you in Europe? I mean, if you don't vibe with them and you don't want them, like I'm looking at them and I'm like, yeah, I would totally have that in my collection. But if you're in America, I'm going to Mexico soon, so to post it to Europe would be would not work because I have to leave. I mean, if you want to be as kind to gift them to me, I would be flattered. I'd love to have that in my collection. If you're not vibing with them, yeah, for sure. They're hard to shuffle. That's small. Oh yeah, I suppose you're right, Mama Kerr. I don't know. Magicians seem to do it. I did do a little bit of sleight of hand magician tricks. Chill Hoop. Lightseer's Tarot deck is a playing card size, and they are beautiful. Okay, Lightseer's Tarot. I'm gonna have a Google. Lightseer's Tarot. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Here's a picture. Yeah, I think they're okay. I feel like it's a bit too modernized. I'm seeing some hippie sitting there wearing a pair of jeans. And there's a dog in there as well. There's a Labrador. Nah. That's it. I got it the wrong way around. Yeah. You never realize how close you are to somebody until you give them a shower. What? What, Toru? You never realize how close you are to someone until you give them a shower. If you're giving someone a shower, then you're probably pretty close to them, I imagine. What? Did I read that right? Yeah, I did. I'm in Sydney, says 9 Hour Burn. Oh, I absolutely love them, but they're way too big for me. I don't mind partying with them. Oh, should I hour burn? Look, if you do that, I'll we'll do an exchange. How does that sound? Maybe wait until I get to Mexico, hey? Let's have a chat again when we get to Mexico, 9 Hour Burn. And we'll do an exchange. You know I've got crystals. I'm okay. There is cups, water signs, earth signs. I already read that. Updating comments. Updating comments. What are we looking at? We're nearly at card drawing time. Marissa, 2020 would sorry, it will come to you. I'll feel a pull. I'm still recovering from my emotional pendulum loss. Oh dear. CD and the player does natal readings and he's pretty knowledgeable. There you go, people. My husband's arm is healing well. Oh, good, Toru. That's what you're talking about, the showering part. 9 Hour Burn. I do have little hands though. Here, look, I just wanna ask you, is it like this? Check my machine. This is a deck of affirmation cards. These are affirmation cards and these are tarot cards. So if you see the size difference there, you know, they're a little bit bigger, but they're considerably wider. So is that kind of like the size of them? Like you can still shuffle these, you know, I can still shuffle them. I suppose it depends, you know, how big are we deciding to make tarot cards these days? Oh, look at that. The playlist ran to the end. I've only got 1 hour and 22 minutes of that playlist. But 78 different than 52. Lol. Yeah. Updating 15 comments. Labradorite pendulum in a walking labradorite? What are you talking about? There we are. Updating comments. Okay, I'm sitting in the bottom of the comments. You know what? Also, no need for an exchange. If you say so, 9 Hour Burn. But hey, let's wait until we get to Mexico. Otherwise, it's just going to get lost in the post. So I have to post what my first deck looks like. So dark. I love it. What was your first deck? Spark Happy. Good morning, Spark Happy. How are you doing? Hey, let's Slow Process is in the house. I've noticed that I'm drawn to dark decks and ominous decks. I should find out what deck my brother has. He's got a really dark, weird deck. Weirdo Mamaka. I'm good, Slow Process. It's a small Etsy seller who designed it. Okay. My first deck was the Crystal Angel Oracle Surprise. Incoming. I haven't said it yet, Toru. I haven't said it yet. Did you know what's up? I was actually looking at the Labradorite pendulum last night, but the seller had mixed reviews. Yes, be careful with them. Oh dear. Nice to see you, Civics. Spark Happy on spring break as an educator, so I can join this morning. Yay! Well, you know I'm going live every morning, but I think we've got to that point in the day. Who wants a daily reading? I'm just going to hold the comments. I'm going to let them pile up for a couple of moments while all of the requests come in. Surprise, as crystals have been engraved into my life. Oh, look at this, but you do know what happens. I do grab the people that are on the YouTube. They do get the preference to the cards, so let's see how this goes. If you're requesting on YouTube and TikTok, please mention that you are requesting on both, so I don't give you two readings. You don't want to mix up these messages. So I'm going to hit up Lena Lazuli first on YouTube. She was first asked there, so let's go through that. If you are on my YouTube, don't be shy. Smash that like button. Lena Lazuli, what have we got? 8 of Pentacles, straight up, you've got to be working today. This isn't a resting kind of a day, Lena Lazuli. 8 of Pentacles, this is working hard. It's monotonous work. It might be repetitive, but you got to do it. Don't delay on that today. It's not a rest day. Hope that resonates with you. Hope you're looking around and you're like, oh, yeah, that's what I've got to do. Whether it's work-related, personal project, or if you just got to clean the damn house. What have we got? We got Amanda Briggs asking for a card. Amanda Briggs. Judgment. Major Arcana, Amanda Briggs. Yes, it does, says Lena Lazuli. Makes sense. It always makes sense. We got Amanda Briggs. We got Judgment today. Judgment is about just evaluating where you've been, the decisions you've made on the path that you've taken, everything for good or worse. You are who you are because of those decisions. Try not to, when it comes to judgment, it's not to judge yourself poorly. It's not to treat yourself poorly or feel guilty about anything. It's just to understand what lessons have you learned? What have you done? Just take stock of the path that you've taken today. Major Arcana, this is good. This is getting towards the end of a journey. Something is coming to conclusion. We need to judge ourselves before we hit the world card. So, Amanda. Sid. That was a jumper, but it landed face down, so I don't read that. Sid, my friend, on YouTube. What have we got? We got people jumping over onto the YouTube page right now. Okay, what have we got, Sid? We got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a good day just to kind of like think about what it is you decide to have in your life. What is it you want to achieve? Where do you want to go? You don't have to think about what's realistic. You don't have to think about, have you got the money to make this happen? Have you got the connections to make this happen? It doesn't matter. Just dream big today. Start writing it down on paper. What do you really desire? What is it that you want to manifest? Just write it down. Just consider what is it you want to do. And once you've got a clear mind on what it is you desire, we can start working towards that. I'm going to check out some comments on the TikTok to see who is asking. We're going to have a look at this. We got Chill Hoop. Says Cosmic Tarot Deck. She's not asking for a card. Me, please, if drawn, says Crystal Clothes Gifts. Yes, you can have a card, my friend. We've got the Knight of Swords. We got the Knight of Wands for you. This guy knows how to have a lot of fun. He's here for a good time. He's not here for a long time. There is the warning that comes with the Knight of Wands. All of the knights, they are a little bit problematic. He knows how to have a good time. He's very passionate about what he does, but he tends to hurt people in the process. He doesn't care if he's hurting people's feelings in gratifying himself. Now, is this you? Are you the Knight of Wands? Is this the energy that you're projecting today? This could be good. There is the warning, though. Be aware of who's around you. Do consider their feelings. Do consider how it's going to affect them. Maybe it's not you. Maybe the Knight of Wands is going to come visit you. Who is that? Is it a friend of yours? Is it a boyfriend, girlfriend? Who is it? Is it your brother or sister? Be aware when the knights turn up, they can be a little bit problematic. Dropping more cards, guys, but they're landing face down. Well, that was kind of side down, I guess. Reesty says, yes, please, would like a card. Chill Hoop. The card flipped over. We got the Page of Swords. The pages are better than the knights. They are curious. They are students. They want to learn. And in the case of the Knight of Swords, he's working with his mental energy. He's an academic. He's learning from the books. He's learning the right ways to do things. He's learning how to communicate right. He's learning how to express himself through his speech. So again, when we do get the court cards, is this you? Is this the energy that you need to project today? Or is this somebody that's going to come in and visit you, Risti? And either way, you want to be embracing that energy, whoever it is. Risti. Okay, we got Baby Sophia wanting a card on TikTok. What have we got for you, Baby Sophia? You got my favorite card today. This is the Three of Cups. This is the party one. This is a socializing card. This is the connecting with your friends. This is celebrating the friendships and the connections that you have with you. Baby Sophia, connect with your friends today. If you're in lockdown, give them a phone call, make a Zoom call or whatever it is, get into the group chats. I don't know, get onto Among Us and play Among Us together or play Minecraft together, whatever it is. Do it with the team, do it with people that you really enjoy. You know, celebrate the connections you've made with people today. If lockdown isn't happening, get together. Get together and do your thing. Ruta says, I would like a few cards too. Never got a reading before. Ruta, I can pull you a card. It's not. Have I pulled you a card already, Ruta? Actually, I feel like I might have pulled you a card. Let me know. Or was it Resty I pulled a card for? I'm not sure. Who have we got? Chill Hoop. Did I already pull you a card? No, I didn't. Yes, Chill Hoop. Here's a card for you, my friend. And so we see you there next, Tori. Chill Hoop, you've got the World card. The World card is a great card. This one is about reaching the end of a journey, whatever it is. There might be something that you've been working towards, you've been working on, whether it's emotionally, whether it's in the physical realm, whatever realm it's been working on, spiritual realm either. You're coming to the completion of something. So as a daily card, this is something you got to remember. The major arcanas, they're going to carry over for the next couple of days. But this is a card as a daily card. This is about you're going to have a good day. Things are good. You can be grateful for everything that you have around you. You can relax and just soak it all in, Chill Hoop. Just be happy for your achievements today. Toru. Ruta, no, I didn't pull you a card. It was another person. Must have been Resty. I'll pull you a card after I do Toru here on the TikTok. Remember, if you're on TikTok, if you want a 3-card pull, if you gift me the glasses gift, it makes me dance, and you get a 3-card pull for it. And you also jump to the front of the queue. So this one's for Toru. We've got the High Priestess, Toru. This is connecting to your intuition. This is listening to your intuition. Now, this might be working with the pendulum. This might be working with the tarot. This might be doing meditation. This might be catching up with your guides, doing a guided meditation. Listen to the messages you receive today. Allow your intuition to flow, Toru. More major arcanas coming through there. Ruta, I'm going to pull you a card. You asked for a card. You said you've never had a reading before. Have we got Mama Kerr sending me celebration? I've already pulled you cards, though. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Unless, of course, you're gifting that to someone else, in which case I'm going to drop to the bottom of the comments to see what Mama Kerr, if she is asking that to be donated. I don't know. I don't know what the value of those ones are, but usually if there's an animation, it's something like that. Squancy was working through a list. I'm actually sitting at the bottom of the TikTok now. Sitting at the bottom of the TikTok, so I'm not going chronologically through TikTok. If I see you asking for a card, I will draw a card for you. If I see you at the right time. So Ruta, this is not so much of a reading, but it's just a daily card. It's an energy to kind of like just be aware of and kind of just vibe with. It could give you a bit of flow for the day. A full reading is completely different, and in that sense, I might as well just mention it, guys. I do private readings. I do them for 33 euros. That is 40 American dollars. That is 50 Australian dollars, about 28, 29 British pounds. But as a single card, Ruta, for you, my friend, we've got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is the apathy card. This one it's the hangover card. It's the grumpy card. This one suggests that maybe you had a few things coming towards you, and you're, in the past, in previous few couple days, you've been dealing with other people's emotions. Maybe you've been dealing with other people's problems. You've been dealing with something, and it's just too much now, and you've had enough. Now, there is a danger that comes with this apathy as you start closing yourself off. Be careful if you start closing yourself off. If people are trying to offer you help, you might be tempted to snap at them, because look at this guy. He's grumpy. This guy's in a very grumpy mood, and he's likely to snap at someone. If someone's trying to reach out to you like that hand in the cloud, giving you emotions, giving you help, do not misconstrue that. Don't snap at them. Remember that maybe you've just had a little bit too much. I've recently started my spiritual journey and started looking into everything, says Ruta. So just be aware that the apathy card can come in. The apathy card can slow you down a fair bit. Eternal, I see you on TikTok asking for a card. I'm going to pull you a card, Eternal. This is how it works, guys. Just ask and I might pull you the card at the right time. What have you got, Eternal? You've got the Hangman. The Hangman, he puts himself in Crystal Coves. Thank you. This one, the Hangman, he changes his perspective. He puts himself in a difficult situation. He allows himself to be in an uncomfortable situation. But being in that uncomfortable situation, putting himself outside that box, he allows himself to see the world through different eyes. And he stays there long enough to actually not just see it, but understand it. And when he really starts to understand it, he changes his perspective on certain things. And he gains a certain level of enlightenment on a certain topic, whatever that might be. So don't be afraid to step out of the box. Do not be afraid to step into something that might be a little bit outside your comfort zone, because this can bring great change in your perspective, way to see things and way to approach things. Hangman, he's a good guy. We've got Ian Urquhart. Can I please have a card? Mortka sending me these gifts. I don't know what the value of the gifts are, guys. If the gift that you're sending me is the same or more value as the sunglasses, I will pull the card. I'll do your 3-card pull. I just know that the sunglasses make me dance. So ever since I got the glasses, I'm like, all right, that's the baseline for. But I will pull one for Morka. You sent me a gift. Also, my Scottish friends, my Scottish reader. If I haven't pulled a card for you, let me know. So Mortka, what have we got for you? We got. I have to cover this up for TikTok reasons. We got the Lovers. The Lovers is Mortka. If you've got a partner in your life, spend some time with them today. It was a little bit less than Suncasters. Pull Chris for me. Pull a card for Chris Power. We'll do that, Mamaka. Anyway, going back onto the Lovers card. The Lovers card is about if you do have that special person in your life, do spend some time with them. Crystal Coves, I will get you next. After Chris, actually. But yeah, spend some time with them. If you don't, maybe just spend a bit of time. Maybe, sorry, if you don't, reach out to somebody. Your crush, maybe it's some time to actually talk to them. If you don't have anything of that in your life, just find that connection between the masculine and the feminine. Oh, you've already been done, Crystal Cloves. Find that connection between the masculine and the feminine. Find that balance, because that's also where the Lovers are. It's finding the self-love as well. Remember, we got to learn to love ourselves before we can truly love someone else. This one is for Chris P. Chris Powers. Just a fellow reader supporting another. Thank you, Crystal Coves. Okay, this one's for Chris Power. I think there's been a few gifts that have been given out and they've been directed towards you. My friend, you get a 3-card pull. What have we got for you today? Oh, here we go. We got the Star. Do I need to cover that up for TikTok? Dear me, TikTok. Star is about healing. What is it, the healing? Oh, we do have some interesting ones popping through here for you, Chris. We've got the Tower as well. And we've got the 3 of Wands. So we're going to have a healing process. We need to recover for some kind of healing. The healing of something that's been crashing to the ground. Something that's been deconstructed. Remember, it's not always drama when we've got the Tower. It just means pulling down the old, breaking down the old so we can build up a new. Now we're healing from something that's happened in the past, something that is broken down, but it's also something about there's also some energy about taking leadership, stepping forward. So maybe this is about that healing process coming from deconstructing something which is allowing you to actually taking leadership and step forward into something new, something that you really care about, something that you're really passionate about. Focus on what it is you're passionate about and take those steps. Get that ball rolling, Chris. And I've spoken to you enough. I know what's happening. I know you've got those things sitting on your shelf that have been calling out to you. So maybe you've needed to break down some things around you that have been blocking you. But this is going to come through the healing process. Let's not forget. There's going to be a healing process, and this healing process is going to come through in the form of breaking it down and taking leadership in yourself. Star and Tower. Did I already pull you a card, Pagan Witch? I'm not sure. I saw you on YouTube there. Anyway, I'm going to jump here. I saw B-Buzz asking for a card. Yes, I'm going to pull a card for you. Guys, it's totally random on TikTok here. Unless you send me the gifts for the sunglasses, I'm just hitting the bottom. I'm just hitting the bottom cards. So B-Buzz, may I have a card here? I think you mean please. Okay, well, I'll do you next, Pagan Witch. But this one's for B-Buzz. It's going to be a good day, B-Buzz. Emotional stability, emotional fulfillment. There's not much more I can really say about this card when we get it as a daily card, B-Buzz. This one is just to say that find that feeling from within. Find that feeling of love, of gratitude, of contentment. Really bring it up and hold on to it today. It's going to serve you well today. There's not much more I can really say about the Ten of Cups. When that one comes through, we're talking about rainbows in the sky, girl. So here's one. Here is one for Pagan Witch or Ian Engelhardt, my friends. We've got the Emperor. We're working with the Divine Masculine today, Ian. We're looking for the structures that are going to make things work, the routines, the disciplines. We're going to be looking for very logical thinking today. We're not flowing with things. We're not feeling things today. We're working with what has worked in the past, what we know is going to work. Bring in that masculine energy today. Really take charge. Be very direct with whatever it is you're doing today, Ian. Having a look on the TikTok, what's happening here? Is anyone asking for a card on TikTok? I don't see any. I know we do see Slow Process is asking for a card. Feels like gambling, lol. Yeah, it is a bit like that, Slow Process. It's a bit of a luck of the draw. It's the only way I can really be fair, I guess. Unless you come across onto my YouTube. My YouTube, it's a lot more. I see there's less people on the YouTube, and I see all the comments on YouTube. So I think I've hit everybody on the YouTube. But anyway, this one's for you, Slow Process. Death means you're going to die today. No, you're not going to die. Slow Process. But the Death card does represent that something's going to be coming to an end. But it's a natural thing that's coming to an end. That's okay. As things kind of die off as we go through. This is like this Lou Blue. Thank you. I'll get to you, Lou Blue, next. So Slow Process, as we do allow things to come to an end, remember that does make way for new things to present itself to us. New things, we're opening a new door. But first we have to allow it to come to an end. We have to learn to let go. So whatever it is, this could be anything. This could be physically a person. I do hope not. This could be a love life. I do hope not. Unless it's in your best, highest purpose that the relationship does come to an end. This could be something else. It could be a job. Sometimes, as you know, in my experience, when the job comes to the Death card, that's a time for celebration. Lou Blue, you sent me the sunglasses. That means it's a 3-card reading for you, my friend. So for anyone else out there on the live on TikTok, oh dear, says Slow Process. Don't be afraid of the Death card. The Death card brings about change. It's a transformational card. Do not fear the Death card. So if anyone does send the glasses, they do get a 3-card pull. If anyone wants to get a full reading off me, okay, well, I'm gonna start talking to the YouTube because the screen has just died on TikTok. My internet connection for the phone is dead, but here it's working on YouTube. So whatever. I'm gonna have a look. What have we got? Jeanette Power says, "Can I have a card, please?" Lou Blue, I'm gonna pull you a card, but things just frozen on TikTok for a bit. Jeanette Power, we've got the Hangman. Now I don't know if you heard me talking about the Hangman earlier, but the Hangman, he puts himself in a difficult situation. He puts himself in uncomfortable. He steps outside his box, and he stays out there for long enough to actually understand what's going on from somebody else's perspective. He steps out and he sees things from the outside. He sees them in, and it's uncomfortable for him. He's there for a while. Look at him. He's hanging upside down. The blood's rushing to his head. But in time, he starts to see things different. He can start to process things, and he can move forward in a different way, in a way that he never has before, because he made the effort of stepping outside the box. Lou Blue, this is your card. Sorry, the internet connection died. I'm going to do your 3-card reading. Guys, I also do readings for €33. That's 40 American dollars. 50 Australian, 28, 29 British pounds. They go for about an hour, hour and a half. And if you're lucky, Carolina pops it. I dropped connection again with TikTok. What's going on? This doesn't make sense. I don't know why this is. So yeah, we have that. MCH. I'd like to pull you a card, but my word, I just want to pull this 3 card for Lublu. Lublu, I'm back. I'm really sorry about this. I'm going to pull you your 3 card reading now. Lublu, my friend. We got the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups representing confusion. Many options to choose from. What is going on? However, okay, there's some big warnings going. There's a bit of warning going on here. Okay, there's a lot of options going on. We have to be careful of the options, the things that we choose, the paths that we choose to take. We have to be careful that we're not going to hurt people in the process. Whatever it is you want to do, you want to make sure that you're not the person that's hurting people in the process. You need to consider other people's feelings, how it's going to affect them. We need to avoid that by stepping into our strength. And what is the strength card? Have a look at her. She's opening the lion's mouth. She's not doing it by force. She's doing it because she's being gentle. She's doing it because she's using compassion. So as we start to make the decisions, whatever's happening today, there might be a few decisions making that we need to make. We need to consider, are we going to hurt people with the decision we make? We need to bring in what's compassionate. We need to think about others, and we have to have the gentle touch, Lulu. So do be aware of that if we start getting faced with a few things today. MCH. MC Hammer. I'm going to pull a card for you, MC Hammer on YouTube, guys. I am also going live on YouTube. So if you've jumped onto my live and it's a little bit late and you're like, oh man, I've missed this whole live. Guys, I'm recording it on YouTube. You can listen to it again at another time, anytime you want. After this, I'm going to have it uploaded on YouTube. It's there for you, my friends. MCH, this card for you on YouTube. What have we got? We got the King of Cups. This is emotional stability, MCH. So this is you coming into a place of emotional stability. Maybe you've been having some troubles. Maybe things have been bothering you. Your emotions have really been taking over. I'm saying maybe, but today is a day where it's really going to be settled down. You're going to be able to integrate whatever it is that's been happening and understand why these things have been happening, why you've been feeling these things. And you're going to be able to bring it to a place of stability and really understand and grow from it, okay? This is what the King does, the King of Cups. However, with all the court cards, this might not be you, MCH. This might be someone coming to visit you. It could be your father. It could be your brother. It could be your friend. Hell, it could be your mother even if she projects a lot of masculine energy. Remember, just because the kings are kings doesn't mean we're talking about men in your life. It's the masculine energy. So is this you, MCH, or is this someone else coming to say hi? Either way, you're going to have to embrace that energy. You're going to have to work with that energy. Lublu says, thank you for the reading. A lot is going on at the moment for me. Yeah, well, do remember, it's the compassion you want to be working with today, Lublu. Oh, it's Chris wants a card? Oh, Chris wants a card? Yes, you can get a card, Chris. Oh, interesting. Thank you very much, says MCH. Oh, Chris, what have we got for you? Ace of Swords, the ambiguous aces. We're working with something new today. We're working with the mental energy today. We're working with communication today. This is the kind of thing, what are we starting? What is it that's beginning? Perhaps there's been a seed planted in your mind. You're getting new ideas. You're thinking of new logical patterns, new logical ways of approaching things. Allow the mental body to take over today. Allow the mental body to really expand today. This is where the swords have their strength. We do like to, when we're talking about a lot of spiritual things, a lot of it does come from the emotional body, the spiritual body, but the mental body is also just as important. So don't be afraid of the logical ideas coming through. These can really bring a lot of clarity. Remember, the logical mind is connected to the third eye. Work with some amethyst today, maybe. Blue, I always think of other people's feelings. Well, that's good. That is good then, Blue. I would say keep working with that. What have we got? We got sick princessa. Sick princessa. May I have a card, please? Yes, you may have a card. Oh, Chris, thank you. You're most welcome. Sick princess. Princeka. I'm sorry, I might have that completely wrong. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This one is about fate. It's about destiny. It's about something, when we were up in that magical waiting room called heaven or nirvana or whatever you want to call it, waiting room, we said, okay, these are the lessons I want to learn in my next life. These are the things. This is what happens when the TikTok connection dies, I just have to hear. Usually I'm like, are we back? Are we back? Yes, destiny is on its way. So this could be something big. This could be something life-changing. Or it could be something small, like a seed being planted. So if there are any changes, if there are any events happening today, don't think that it's just a coincidence. This is something significant that's going to be happening today, whatever it is. So if it's something big or if it's something small, pay attention. Remember, if it's a seed, the seed will grow over time. If it's something big, then, well, bam, you can't miss it, I suppose. Did you catch all of that? I know I froze, and I tried to stop speaking while it said connection is bad. So I don't see anyone else asking for cards. I don't see anyone asking for cards. This is very accurate. I had some big things lately. Thank you for reading. Well, that would have been fate, my friend. Show your work, folks. So Toru is saying, show my work. Look at this big chunky boy. This is a pendant I made. This is a very big chunky one. Here's another very big chunky one. This one was actually sold over the weekend. They're very masculine, those pieces. What else have I got? I don't actually have more of the more feminine style pieces out to actually show you, unfortunately. But I do have a Chunky Boys. Yes, Chris Power, the Chunky Boys. I've always loved this one. This one has sat in the shop for way too long. I really like this as an obsidian piece. I mean, you've seen my protection amulet, so I've never really felt compelled to be wearing this, other than the fact that this Chunky Boy is like, damn. I don't know. This gives me like Aliens vibes, you know, like the 1970s Sigourney Weaver movie, Ridley Scott movie, Aliens vibes, straight up. But it's going to a good home. I know who it's going to a very good home. I do custom pieces, people. I have a new order of crystals coming in from India as well. So maybe if you hold your breath on that, we'll see how that goes. Secret Princess. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Yes. I have, like I said, those Secret Princess. I have a lot more feminine pieces. They're on my Etsy, which is Twisted Vibrations Art. You will find it in my link tree. If you go into link tree, you will find a warning that there might be dangerous links. TikTok has done that for every link tree, so you just ignore that. Okay, take my word, it's all good. I was just about to say, very, very xenomorph vibes. Yes. If you're not aware of the Aliens quadrilogy, you should be. It's amazing. Prometheus is not part of that. Prometheus is, you know, Alien vs. Predator is not part of that. I'll definitely have to check it out when I can afford. Well, I can work in your budget, my friend. Secret Princess, you know, I do have the cheaper ones. Hi, Rodrigo Reis from Portugal. Hola, boa tarde. Como estás? Chair. So yeah, nobody else asking for the cards. That's all right. I'm getting to the end of my live. That's all good. I'm going to pull my own card. So if you haven't actually received a card today, I'm going to pull a card for myself. If you want to claim it as well, we can ride that same energy today. It's totally up to you. But let's see how that goes. Boa tarde. Viva Sportingo. Sportingo, live long, Sporting. Eu não sei. Rodrigo, eu não falo português. Eu falo bocadinho. I'm Australian, so I've been living here for a year, but I'm going to be leaving in a month. So I'm going to be going to South America. I'm going to be learning Spanish. So seeing as no one else is claiming this card, this is all my card today. What am I working with? Ooh, Chariot. I got a new Major Arcana. Well, seeing as no one else is claiming this card, I'm not going to go into details about it. It's basically about taking charge of my life and finding what makes me, what makes me tick, my individual traits. You know, it's also about the ego to a certain degree. And remember, our ego is about how we view ourselves and how we project ourselves. So, you know, this one is about having that strong presence as well. So, guys, that's me. I'm going to finish up for the day with these lives. If you've come late to the live and you've thought, oh, geez, this was really cool, I wanted to see it all, I've been recording it all on YouTube, right? So if you go to YouTube, which is Twisted Vibrations on YouTube, I am there. Rodrigo says, you speak very well. Oh, thanks, man. Good luck for the future. Thanks. Yeah, so if you've come to the live late in my TikTok here, do remember I've been recording it on YouTube. It will be up there for you to listen to later. I have a lot of people listening to these lives, basically like talkback radio. They listen to it in the background when they're getting their kids ready for school, when they're, when they're cooking breakfast or cooking lunch, whatever it is you do in your day. So it's there available for you. And if you are watching this after the fact, guys, do smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on notification. No, don't turn on notifications. It's really bad for your mental health. Turn off all notifications on every app, in fact. Even if it does help my algorithm, I'm just saying that. So, all the love hearts coming through from Toru. Chris P says, thank you, Fox. You and Carolina have an amazing day. Thanks, man. I'm going to be off. So, guys, spam purple love hearts in the comments, seeing as Toru is already smashing the love hearts. If I see purple love hearts, then I know that I can cut my live because that's the delay that's coming through. Thank you, Ian. You started doing the pink ones, and now you turned them to purple. There we go. Purple love hearts coming through. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Thank you. If you say hi, goodbye.